Boom, what is up everybody? Thank you for joining me for this brand new Fluent Let's Play, or Let's Nerd. We are playing The Outer Worlds by Obsidian. And I'm sitting here, I'm just in awe of this screen. It's beautiful. The music is beautiful as you listen to it. Let's just take a moment to admire this load screen, this menu screen. Beautiful. I want to hear the real crescendo. We're going to be doing a new game on Supernova difficulty, which means you have to eat, drink, and sleep. And it's a hard difficulty, but we're going to try it out. So let's go ahead and get into it. Here's the rules. Enemies have more health and deal more damage. You must eat, drink, and sleep to survive. Companions can die permanently. Crippled body and limb conditions can only be healed with a bed rest. Weapon and armor perk very poorly at 0 durability. You can only fast travel to your ship. You can only sleep inside your ship. You can only manually save while inside your ship, and autosaves are limited. Let's do it. Boom. I was into that music and everything, but...
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Someone is landing. Who is it? This guy. Phineas Vernon Wells.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
It is disgraceful. Alright, so here we divvy up our attributes. So I'm going to play a charming character. Let's see here. Persuade, lie, intimidate, hack, science, inspiration, plus 10% companion ability refresh, 10% positive faction reputation, plus minus 10% negative faction reputation. Let's go with high charm. And let's go with high intelligence, 20% critical damage, long guns, persuade, hack, medical science, determination. Let's see what else we want to do. Weak spot damage, temperament. This is your health regen. Let's go with a higher temperament. Apply sneak, medical, engineering, determination. 3.5 health regen per second. And let's get a little bit of reload speed with ranged weapons. 10% range. We're going to go with a ranged character. This affects one-handed melee, handguns, dodge, block, sneak, lockpick. know what? Let's go with perception. 10% extra headshot weak spot damage. This affects handguns, long guns, heavy weapons, dodge, lockpicking, engineering. So let's go with perception. See if I can lower this.
At least you don't have rickets yet.
There's some serious problems if you do that.
Slippery fingers. You'll need to be careful handling those chemicals.
Let's see if I can go higher.
You memorized how many digits of pi?
Let's go with this. Below average dexterity, because the weapon durability loss is increased. 30% weapon durability, 25% reload speed. And let's put another point in charm.
If I had this one's charisma, people might actually talk to me.
Alright, so let's roll with this character. I like it. Alright, so we have 2 base skills to tag here. Let's go with dialogue
You could make a vicar doubt the law.
and leadership.
A steady hand at the helm.
So what that's going to do is I'm going to get companion abilities. You can order companions to do special attacks. And the inhaler heals you and your companions. They get 30% of the healing effect. You can also intimidate. Terrified, 20% chance creatures will become terrified and flee for 10 seconds after you kill one. We've got scramble, 15% chance auto mechanicals will slowly attack other enemies instead of you for 10 seconds. And humans have a 20% chance to cower in fear for 3 seconds the first time you hit them. So those are bonuses you unlock, and as you can see, you unlock bonuses at 40, 60, 80, and 100 as these skills go up as you increase them in the game. But we're going to tag dialogue and leadership. Let's go next, aptitude. Get persuade +1. No transaction is finished without a smile. You live for the chunk of a bit cartridge getting inserted right side up. The redemption of loyalty points and the promise of a good day. Come back real soon. Bye-bye now are more than empty words. They're a promise and a standard you intend on carrying to the front line.
Good. I might require you to push a few buttons.
Alright, let's do the appearance. We're going to be male. Go with that face. Go with those eyes. Let's check out the hairstyles. Let's go with that. And a bit of facial hair. With that there. Let's see the scars. Let's go with those scars and let's get the age up a little bit. How about this guy right here? Looks good to me. What's your name? My name will be Matthew, I believe. Alright, so this is our character. So, we'll explore more of these other skills as we play the game.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend. Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
He got out of there. With me in tow.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. If drive
Shit.
evaporated.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? A bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Very cool. This is a really classy game. They really polished this up a lot, and it's a very good game. We're gonna get into it on Supernova difficulty.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
So we've been wakened from suspended animation for years. He crash landed us on the ship, or on the planet. And here we go.
Ah, you've landed. Good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
So he dead.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Alright, so we are in the game. Do a bit of crouching. Left shift to sprint. Crouch to avoid detection. Neutrino. While sneaking, use tall grass, rocks, or other cover to hide from enemies. Use this to sneak back enemies or sneak up on them to initiate combat. Ah, there's enemies up there. Sneak past them.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
I'm going to play this very cautiously and very slowly.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, wow, that stings.
Sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Spacers what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What were you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
Let me persuade. I've got a better idea. Give me your gun and I'll go get help.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Do you know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
I'm off. I've got a gun. I've got some mag picks, gourmet salt tuna fillets, pre-sliced bread, tartare sauce, fast ration pills. So we're going to need food to survive, and water. And like I said, I'm going to play this very deliberately and explore well. Find everything I can.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived over extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the tactical time dilation button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly, while moving and attacks drain it faster. The TT meter refreshes slowly over time. And I can do that at any time. Oh, there's marauders in these here hills. He's cowering. And now he's dead. Alright, so bit cartridges are the money. There's light ammo, a mining helmet, and mining gear. Let's see if that's any good. We'll break that down for parts. The sentry saber. plenty of food early on. Mag picks are like lock picks. Hacking and picking locks. Your hacking and lockpick skills help you get into places you're not meant to be. Mag picks are used to break open locks, and bypass shunts are used to break computer encryptions. If your skill is high enough to break the security, you'll see how many mag picks or shunts you need and how long it'll take. Raising your skill will lower the number of items used and speed up the process. Alright, so this is going to take 5 mag picks and 5 bypass shunts, I guess. Let's open it. Telescoping staff. We'll take it. I'm not going to do melee. I'm going to be a ranged character. So we'll see how it goes. Remember to quick save. We're playing on Supernova. Okay, Marauders. Oh boy. Maybe I sneak by them here. Three Marauders with this little pistol.
Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Wait, do I have to do that over again? Oh, they limit quick saves. Or they limit auto saves, so I do have to do that over again. Forgot about that. F5 doesn't quick save in Supernova. So we've got to be careful. Alright. I've learned my lesson. I guess I'm going to try to sneak past those Marauders because 3 of them against me are not good odds. Sneak by the Canids here. Timid Canids. The awareness meters over enemies' heads tell you if they're unaware, suspicious, or aggressive.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. Bound to be unforeseen side effects.
So I've got to quickly go through this conversation again.
Hey, you. Come. You've tried the. Hope you. We were. Then. Just. Yeah. Here. Alt. Yeah. Edge. Don't.
Alright, so let's try this again.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
Whew. I'm not great at shooters. So you guys know beforehand. gonna have to sneak by these marauders somehow. Go, 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 go. Run. Run.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Hello.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
So I heard I found one of your teammates holed up in a cave.
Really? How is he?
He'll make it. I helped him with the pain.
Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Alright. Do Spacer's Choice guards back down from a challenge?
Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
Got him. Alright, so let's check the bodies. Canid meat, we'll take it. The other two die in the process. She did. Energy cell low, 2 adrenals, and a light assault rifle. Alright, so let's check that stuff out. Weapon management. You can have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. Try dragging them up to the slots at the top of the screen. On this page, you can also inspect your weapons, compare them, flag them as junk, or break them down for parts. Players with the engineering skill can repair weapons on the screen as well. Take care of your TNL weapons and they'll take care of your enemies. Alright, so let's go with light assault rifle for number 2. Armor management. Drag your armor or helmet items up to the equipment slots to wear them. You can also manage your armor here, break them down, inspect them, compare them to other armor, tag them as junk, or drop them. We've got armor 3 and tech skills plus 5. Let's put on this piecemeal mining helmet, which gives one-handed melee plus 5. And let's put this stealth gear on. And let's check out our new ship. That was quick. We got a new ship. You can fast travel to locations you've unlocked by opening your map and selecting your destination. Welcome aboard the Reliable.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder.
No valuable plunder.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Alright, let's interact.
Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
I'm not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Jetstream procedures initiated. Disengage in airlocks. Prepare to eject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You realize we're on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
I need to get this ship in the air.
I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
I doubt I'll find a part like that just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain Hawthorne of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Alright, and we hit level 2. Alright, level up. Congratulations, you've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character letter to advance your character. Leveling up increases your health points, gives you points to upgrade your skills, as well as gives you access to a new perk every other level. Keep leveling and you'll be upper management material in no time. You've unlocked perks. Go to the character page in your letter, then select the
Due
perks
to
tab.
catastrophic power failure, all doors will remain on security lockdown. These are the crew's quarters. Alex preferred to travel alone, but he always had me.
Aww. I saw tuna fillets. Algae lager. Alright, so we have to find a power regulator. We have to go into town of Edgewater. And we'll be getting this ship in the air in no time. Is this the exit? Oh, who are you?
Well, I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me hereabouts to check on the guards. Now, it seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me they're all dead. Mind telling me what happened here?
Yeah, the guards and the locals had a bit of an altercation.
Altercation, you say? Yeah, shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours. Guess I'd better get to cleaning up. Can't just leave company property scattered about, bleeding out on the dirt.
I could use their gear, no sense in letting a good suit of armor go to waste.
No can do, friend. That armor's Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
Hang on, I want to ask you something.
Don't get paid bits to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Okay. Ernie's cleaning up here. Alright, let's check out our skill improvements. Auntie Cleo Management Training. Every time you level up, you earn skill points to spend on improving your skills. Spending a skill point on a core skill, melee, improves all of the specialized skill in that group up to a maximum of 50. After 50, you can add points directly to specialized skills up to 100. Every skill improves as it grows, but special bonuses occur every 20 points. Read each skill description to see what they are. Armor, consumables, and status effects can temporarily raise and lower your skills. This helps or hurts skill checks and the skill's passive bonuses, but you won't give or take away the skill unlocks. Work diligently, improve yourself, and you too can achieve middle management. Alright, so we have 10 points to spend, and it spends them in groups. So, what do we want to upgrade here? Let's go with dialogue for one. Leadership. Let's get dialogue up to 40, so we unlock the cower duration to 7 seconds. Get our stealth skills up a little bit. Our tech. And our ranged. Alright, we'll apply that. Companion abilities. Now you can command your companions to use special abilities on the enemy you're targeting. C, Companion 1 ability. B, Companion 2 ability. Combat dialogue. You've unlocked the dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, they automatically debilitated. Let's pick a perk. Auntie Cleo's Specialized Management Seminar. Selecting perks. Welcome to perk selection. On the screen you can choose which perks to buy with your perk points. You get a new perk point to spend every 2 levels. You can also acquire perk points through gameplay, such as accepting a flaw. Acquiring 5 new perks makes the next tier of perks available to you. Auntie wants you to be your best to help her be the very best. Alright, so perk. I want to get the tactical slow the world perk. Tactical time dilation lasts longer. Surely this is normal. 25% tactical time dilation meter max. So as you can see, you get a lot of different abilities. So let's get that and go on with it. So my tactical time dilation is going to last longer. Where am I going? This way. It's dangerous out here. game, though. Bring that to Marauder Camp to my right. We'll sneak. Yep, Marauders. I hear monsters, too. Playing cautiously on Supernova mode. I don't want to rile up the locals. Who knows what you'll find on this planet? Town. Volcano in the background. What's up, buddy?
Hey, where'd you come from?
Talk to me.
Running around in a Marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea.
Why do you say that?
It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a Marauder's disrespectful to all the workers that got eaten by them. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I never got your name. I'm Matthew.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Junior in humor. Fancy title for a gravedigger.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
You seem pretty old to be a junior anything.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Why can't you collect these fees yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
There was something else I wanted to ask you.
Yeah?
You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauder's been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after, loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, the company's gonna duck my pay.
How long have you been a junior in humor, gravedigger, whatever?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
This town must be in pretty bad shape if it's keeping you employed.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
I should go. Quest tracker displays objectives for the active quest. You can change your active quest in the quest log of your ledger. I want to talk to them more.
Grave digging's a fine profession. Always work to be had, and nary a word of complaint out of your clients.
No, that's true. Got a question for you.
Yeah?
Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again? Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
The Hope isn't a rumor, it's real. I'm living proof.
All right, easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
What's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Let's change the subject.
Something I can do for you?
I'll see you around. Thirst. You're thirsty and need a drink. In Supernova difficulty, you must drink every few hours to prevent dehydration. Consuming a non-alcoholic drink will clear your thirst and prevent dehydration for a few hours. Without drinking, your dehydration will get worse over time in 4 stages, reducing your dexterity, perception, and intelligence at each stage before eventually death. Plain and pure water has the fluids you need for smooth skin and anti-desiccation. Do we have any water? Consumables. T&L makes the best gear for your friends and family. Here you can use, chunk, or drop your consumables. They can be used directly to gain a variety of boosts. Your emergency medical inhaler is shown at the top of the screen. It uses Adrenal as fuel to heal you in an emergency, and always keep it loaded into slot 1. Increase your medical skill to unlock more drug mixing slots that can hold all types of consumables, not just Adrenal. Each slot is mixed into every puff of the inhaler for a combined effect. Your medical skill increases duration of all these effects. Algae lager, that's not water. I need pure water. So let's head into town here, head to the cantina, and get ourselves a drink of water. Epic quest for water. What's in here? No one's around. Take that mag pick. Pet pills. Ooh, gimme. Let's see what's here. Striptease. Welcome Junior in Humor. Let's see his messages. From Inhumers Association. A special offer. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumers Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publications, Shovel's Gazette and Quarterly. From Spacer's Choice Human Resources. Official advertisement text. Edgewater Cemetery is a property of the Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. Gravesite plots and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable, spacious plots, custom engraved headstones, and monograms, complimentary eulogy courtesy of the Order of Scientific Inquiry. Let your spirit rest in the privacy of a Spacer's Choice brand gravesite. Inventory log. Burial invoice. Password required. Let's hack it. Theodore Granger. Cause of expiration, industrial accident. Burial status. Successfully interred in gravesite 13F. Gravesite fee paid and accounted. Inhumer's addendum. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand. Deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. Alright, I don't know what that did. Can we go dig up a grave? What's in here? Nothing. Alright, let's head into town and get us some water. Ten corporations joined together and formed the Halcyon Holdings Corporation to buy the rights to the Halcyon system. The Earth Directorate was formed after the Great War. Alright. Cantina dead ahead. Taste the freedom. I think I'm getting some graphical glitches. You there? Hello? How are you?
I don't know you.
I'm Matthew.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something going on here that, I know, charm. What a fine establishment this is.
You really think so? That's kind of you. I've been trying to keep the floors clean. You got no idea how long it takes to scrub the tiles. Guess I misreckoned you. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to be curt. We just got some problems lately. I can get you a drink if you'd like. Gotta ask you to enjoy your beverage within the premises, though. Can't risk you bringing a drink over to those deserters. You understand.
Fine by me. No, what's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. What can I do for you?
I want to talk to Reed. Where can I find him?
Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
Say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that.
Something else I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Persuade, 21. I'm not trying to judge you, I'm just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy. Glad I disabused myself.
So you had a dream of being a scientist? What happened?
What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming. I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Science 5. Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful.
Sounds like Spacer's Choice took care of you.
They did. They gave me a life. Gave me a purpose. This is where I belong.
You've been scrubbing dishes all your life?
What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. Not that I'll ever find out.
Thanks for the story.
Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
That right? Prove it.
I'm the last survivor of the colony ship Hope. Everyone else is frozen.
Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
I'm not joking. My escape pod landed in the hills on top of a guy.
Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a blow to your skull, you really should settle down with some zero-G. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Almost sounds like you're afraid to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I think it's a mistake living your life on everyone else's terms.
There you go with that thinking again. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's dangerous? I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Alright.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice.
I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
Merchant skill. Your merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill and is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Dehydrated water. Plain and pure water. Alright, we need some plain and pure water. Oh, I don't have enough. Alright, let's sell some stuff. Sell this hibernation suit. Boink. Sell this. Sell this. Sell this rod. Man, this stuff isn't worth any money. This is worth money, 9.4. Let's sell that and we'll buy plain and pure water. We've got to get to making some bits. Clearly. Alright, where's my plain and pure water? Right here. Alright, let's use it. No, we're not thirsty. Alright, Alright, so I've got to collect gravesite fees. I'm going to save right here and call this episode 1. Hope you're enjoying it. We talked to some interesting characters. Ernie, Silas, that captain that got killed, Amelia. And in the next one we'll pick up and continue exploring Edgewater. So I hope you stick with me. This is going to be a fun Let's Play. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Much love, everybody. Peace.